Oh, I missed it. I think that was Peter Eastgate.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I don't really know who's on this thing with me because what happens here's what's your name?
Laura.
Laura. Laura, one of the makeup girls. It's about 12, almost 12:30, which is about the time we're supposed to go on. Actually, it's 12:20. We're supposed to go on at 12:30. Fortunately, I did all my promo stuff. I did all my pictures. I did all my interviews yesterday, so I was able to come in late. I just woke up. I played poker late, not surprisingly.
He's coming. I'm going to start.
Okay. Here, Mary, can you take over?
Yeah, let me clean these brushes real quick.
Okay.
Take that.
And
You want it from the start? Do you want
no,
the whole
no,
thing?
no, it's okay. I forgot your name.
Jesse.
Jesse.
It's been years.
Jesse, I don't remember my kids'
I
names.
know. And
Okay.
Tom's going to film for you.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, man.
Just point on this where I can talk about what's going to happen.
Which,
No, you don't have to do anything. It's going. Don't hold it down. We're in the middle of it. Anyway, the way this thing works, every year, Maury, who's the producer, calls all of us and says, "I got these wealthy amateurs who are putting up millions of dollars. They've already one's already wired in 750,000, other one's wired in $1 million. They're hopping to play." And then every year, as it gets near the date of filming, they drop out. And I think the reason, because I've talked to a few of them, that they drop out is they don't want to look bad on television. So each year I always end up with the toughest lineup, and often a lineup with no amateurs. And I don't even know exactly who I'm playing with this time because I know some of the people have dropped out. One of the live ones that dropped out is Phil. Oh, no, he wasn't. He was scheduled to play, but Phil's in Mexico and didn't feel like playing. That must be Ashita who's playing. I don't even know. I see Tom Dwan. You can look at the sheet. Who's not playing? Let's see. Tom Dwan, obviously, will probably play more hands than anyone else. Ellie Lesra, who will be second as far as playing hands. Peter Eastgate. David Benjamin. Obviously, I played with a lot. Doyle Brunson, I played with a lot. Hillary Sahamis, who's Zygmunt online, I played a fair amount with. And Daniel Negrano, who I played with. So that's the lineup. And I don't watch a lot of high-stakes poker on TV. The first year I watched, I remember I watched it. I didn't watch it that closely, and I watched just the shows I was in. I didn't watch the ones I wasn't in. And I heard them talk about how tight Sean Chacon had played. So next year when I played with Sean, he limped, and he re-raised all in. I folded 2 10s when he had 2 5s. I would have never done it if I didn't hear Gabe saying how tight he had played. And then I realized that a lot of people are going to try to do the opposite a little bit of what they've done before. They're going to throw changes. I certainly do that too. I'm going to think about whether they think I'm a tight player or not. The last 2 sessions, that's why. By the way, why don't you show us David Benjamin, who will probably require more makeup than me because although he's better looking, he's got to keep up with his attractive fiance.
You know the lineup?
I just saw it. Yeah, no, I know. I talked to Ivan Demidov yesterday, and that's another thing that happened. Even Ivan and some of the other professionals have dropped out because Maury here, what do you have to say, promises everyone all these live players, and they drop out. Sammy counts. Sammy and Ellie and Jamie Gold. Those guys do count as, even though they're certainly Sammy and Ellie are professionals. They goof around so much on high stakes poker that I consider them instrumental for having a good lineup. Even though Sammy probably outplayed me a couple of the times we were on together, but still he's an action player and you like having him on the show. But Maury and I are good friends, so I can give him a lot of flack. And, of course, everyone loves Maury because he puts on such a great show. And another thing I wanted to mention that Maury does that a lot of you don't realize, he goes to bat for the players big time. We get money, which we often don't get in other broadcasts, and also the accommodations. We get really nice suites. We don't just get a room at the Golden Nugget or the other place we've done it. We get, like, the nicest suites, and I heard the spa treatment's free and all this stuff. He always goes and negotiates for the players. And it's I definitely appreciate it. I don't know if everyone notices that this is different than a lot of the other shows. and that and other things we do and other tournaments we do, we don't really feel like there's an advocate for the players that much. They just figure we're going to play, they're putting on a tournament or something, we're going to come. But here you definitely know that they're trying to get you money, they're negotiating to get extra money put in the table, or we get, for this thing, I think people know we get like $12.50 an hour for our play. For the poker after dark stuff, we get $5,000 out of the $20,000 back. But still, it's nice to get some extra money back. That's welcome. It's some people may think we should get more, but hopefully, if poker does better, we will get more. Anyway, that's about it. The camera. What's your name?
Tom.
Tom. So here's Tom. Thank you, Tom. Who it's not his job, but.
Certainly. But I was Ozzy Osbourne's cameraman on the Osbournes.
Okay, so well, I'm not gonna. Did he bite chickens' heads off and stuff?
It was pigeon.
Pigeons. Okay, well, that's okay.
No, I'm sorry, it was a bat. I apologize.
Okay, but anyway, everyone here on the set also is like on the team, helpful. There are so many people behind the scenes, you can't believe it.
About an 80-person crew.
80-person crew. You just wouldn't even think of it, but it's just unbelievable how professionally this is done and how many people. And you really have a feeling, it's a good feeling on this crew too. It's like everyone's on board trying to produce the best product. It really has a good, whether any kind of company or crew or anything you do, you know what the company culture is, and here it has a really good company culture that people are trying to produce a good product. Don't you agree?
Environment.
It really does have a family environment, and so that's conducive to putting out a good product, and that's why High Stakes Poker probably is the best poker product. That's just part of it.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Nice to see you again.
And I forgot your name.
Liz.
Liz, okay.
The stage manager.
Liz is the stage manager.
Yes.
And so we have from Liz, Maury, everyone on down, and Henry in the wings, of course, always.
Absolutely.
It's just a great crew, and again, I expect another great product this year.
Thanks for saying that.
Sure.
We enjoy doing it.
Okay, sounds good. And next thing will be at the break.